Good morning, y'all. It's good morning. Everybody says morning here. They're very formal. Today is, what is today? Today is a Black Day 10, 11? I don't know. It's Friday. It's Friday. And today I need to do a couple of things. I need to run some errands. I need to take my clothes to the laundromat, stuff like that. So I gotta go get a car. All this week I've been without a car. It has not been a big deal because we've been taking taxis that are not, you know, super expensive, or the little $2.50 cab is not that expensive. Morning. And that's been fine. But you can only, you know, go one way, do one thing, you gotta get out, you gotta pay again. I ain't got time for that. So today I'm gonna go and get a car. Well, good morning, dog. Morning. I also want to go back up to the plot of land that we are thinking of putting in an offer on, and I want to walk it a little bit. So I've been up there twice already. Went up there with Nick and Miles, and our realtor first. Then after Nick left on Monday, I went up there again with the realtor just to get a better look at the terrain. But again, I was with my realtor, so I didn't want to really like linger, but I'm a lingerer. You know what I'm saying? I like to go into a space, sit in it, feel it out, let it speak to me. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm just a weirdo like that. But I need to make sure that the space has the right energy that I want. You know, and I'm very spongy and empathic like that. So I need to feel what this land is telling me. So, and I also want to get a feel for, you know, where is the sun coming from? How much sun is up there during the day? What are the breezes like? What direction is the breeze coming from? These are all things that your realtor can try to tell you if they're a good one. But you really kind of just need to spend some time in the space and just really scope these things out. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And then I'll come back down and me and Miles will ride out and do our errands. And I realized that I made a whole trip to the islands with no powder, like no powder. I need some powder. Okay, family? Although I will say, this is a TMI moment. Get prepared. Because of the fact that I think, you know, it's so much humidity down here and your body just like purges out toxins like on the daily, and then you just rinse them off, instead of in Arizona where you don't really have that effect. It's like living in a steam sauna, like day in and day out and overnight and all of that. So I find that I don't really have body odor like that. Which, TMI again, get prepared. I'm a sweater. I'm a heavy sweater. And so, you know, living in other places, a mosquito just got me on my kneecap. The disrespect. Anyway, I found that in other places, you know, it was a challenge to regulate, you know, my body and regulate odors and things like that. But here, not so much. Because my body is purged, mind me pure now. So, you know, I'm good. And I get up, I'm like, oh, you know, maybe I'll just do a wash up today. Don't need to be a full shower 13 times a day. So yeah, but I still want some powder, son, because it's hot and, you know, sticky. You be sticky. And I don't want to be sticky, so I need some powder. So I'll be stopping by the store to get that, and then washing our clothes today. So that's the mission for today. So I'm heading on down here to the little stop with a little dollar taxi. You know, in Baltimore we call it a hack, because you're supposed to put your finger out like this and let them know that you want to get picked up. It's like a hybrid between a hack and a jitney. For the people of the north, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let me see if he's coming. Nope, nobody's coming yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a seat right here. Wait for him to drive by. so that I can go ahead and get on down the road. So, funny story. When Miles first saw the vans that are the taxis, he said, "Mama, them is kidnapper vans." You remember before coronavirus, when people was getting kidnapped left and right? Before we was tainted goods? And you had to watch out for them white vans or them black vans. It's the same vans. So now that we're out here and Nick isn't with us, and I'm about to catch this by myself, now I have to think, okay, as I'm watching this van pull up, is this a taxi van or is it a kidnapper van? Like, I'm just gonna get in.
Operations at the Emperor 80997. But they will be having the ribbon cutting ceremony at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Alright, dude let me out. He said, it's right there. All I see is the projects. So I don't know. I'ma just I'ma walk it out. He said this is where it's at. Alright. Whatever. Let me turn on this good GPS and get myself to where the hell I got to be. Alright. GPS said it's 3 minutes. 3 minutes down the road. It is literally right next to the projects. It's right next to the Ruby M. Rouse housing complex. But this is St. Croix, you know. You got the PJs, and then right next to it you got the seaplane dock. I'm gonna see if I can cut through. I'm gonna be bold right here. I'm gonna cut right through their hood. See if I can cut through the PJs and get to the dock. Don't really look like a place I get shanked or nothing. Hopefully. We'll see. Some roosters and chickens around and shit. So we're gonna see. Okay, I think I'm here, but it looked like it's a fence. I might need to go around. It's a fence back there. So hold on, let me turn around. Alright, we got abandoned buildings. I see the center line car running across the street. I see some boats in the background, so I must be getting there. Alright, I think I did budget, so I think we're here. Now I'm here at the budget, but I don't see no cars, family. I don't see no cars. So let's go ahead and see what they're talking about. Oh, God. Okay, they're not even here, though. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Am I even at the right location? Let me regroup. So it was the right place. The door was just locked. But I'm in here. I'm about to get this car, y'all. Ciao. I got my shoes muddy walking on that dirty road. Look. So, in an episode that can only be like made for TV drama, right? I can't use my credit card to rent this car because somebody has stolen my credit card number. I thought I had an authorization on hold I thought they were still having the authorization on hold from when I returned my other rental car on Monday. So I called the credit card company and was like, hey, you know, Budget did what they were gonna do on Monday. I need you to release the hold, you know. And they go through and they're looking like, well, they don't have no hold for Budget. I'm like, what you talking about? Like, I got money's missing, like almost $400 missing. They go through and they look, oh no, there was a charge made to your card on yesterday. There's an authorization on hold. 2 of them. One for 300 and something and one for like 20 some dollars. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't use my card yesterday. Somebody stole my card number. So I had to cancel my credit card, get a new credit card number. They're gonna send my credit card to my house in Maricopa, Arizona. And basically I'm shit out of luck until they run their investigation, which can take 90 days for them to complete. They can't immediately, they're marking the transaction as fraud, but they can't immediately reissue the credit because it's just a hold. It's not an actual charge. So I have to wait until the person actually physically finishes the authorization and charges it out. Then they can go ahead and do the fraud and reissue my credit. So basically my credit is on hold on that card. By the grace of God, I have other cards, but it's just the fact that the only person that I gave my card to was the people at Budget. So somebody at Budget at the airport has stolen my credit card number. Now I got to figure out how to prosecute this shit. Like, how do I make heads roll over this shit? Because that don't make no damn sense. I'm about to go in here and give this lady hell, number one, which unfortunately is not her fault, but she is one of the ones that checked me in. So I don't know if it was her or if it was the person who actually ran the card number on the back end and like just stole my card number. I don't know. But the only people that I gave my card number to was Budget. Other than that, that card has been in my wallet the entire time. So yeah, let's get into it.
I paid it in January. Nothing. The card is in my wallet right now.
Exactly.
So
it's their website.
Yes.
It has to be the Budget website because the only time that I used this card in this country at all was to put it on the website to rent my car, and that was it. Other than that, the card has been in my wallet.
Yes, they didn't send me any confirmation or anything, but I printed the printout.
Right.
And I got that, and I have the confirmation, and I just put it in my phone because they didn't send me.
Can I see that again?
The thing? Yeah, and I have the USAA stuff. So they're sending me a new card now, but I can't rent now. But definitely I had another card to rent. So that was so I was telling her, you have to check into your site.
So you think it's not the local office, you think it's the online?
Well, the online is local. It's Budget St.Croix, which is separate from Budget. Because I have an account. Okay. I have an account on the main Budget website.
Right.
But when I went there, it was like $10 more or something. And I found a local discount that gives you like 10% off with COVID or something. And so I put in the code and I did it.
I can't.
Local site. It's Budget St.Croix.
Yeah, that's where I went on.
STX.
I'm going to just go with a different company because I can't, like, if they mess up my next card, I'm screwed. And I'm here for another 2 weeks. So I can't afford for them to be throwing my card number around.
Well, luckily, I know. I'm just doing kind of this as a little test. Hopefully they don't mess up this card. But USAA, luckily, they're
okay, so I didn't want to put that lady's face, you know, on there or whatever, because I didn't ask her permission in advance. But basically, it was another lady in there who had the same issue where her card was charged fraudulently for something else, and she believes that it was going through the website, the Budget St.Croix website, and that's the issue. Now what's interesting is her situation was that the fraudulent transaction was for Uber, and they don't even have Uber here. And oh, okay. Well, see, this guy's in my conversation, but he says yes, they do have Uber here. So anyway, the Uber was from Arizona, which I find is very interesting because I'm from Arizona. and I'm having this issue. So somewhere along the lines, there's some type of a cyber hack or attack or something between between Arizona and St. Croix, where they're stealing numbers from the Budget website. So I'm gonna walk over here to this center line and see if they can take care of me instead. Hi, good morning. I'm so pissed off right now, like I could spit. But hopefully I'll be able to get something worked out here today, because I just can't with Budget right now. Y'all, when I say I'm so pissed off, so I went over to the other little rental place. It's called Centerline, and was talking to the guy, you know, explaining to him the situation I was having at Budget, asking him about you know, the deposit amounts and stuff like that. And basically he says to me, oh, well, in order to rent a car with Centerline, the deposit, if you have a major credit card, is $500 plus the cost of the rental. If you use a debit card, then it's an additional $1,000 plus the cost of the rental. I could put a down payment on a car for all of that. Hello? Why the hell would I do that? So yeah, so I'm like over it. I'm so over it right now, and like so pissed off. So basically, I guess I'm not gonna be able to rent a car for the rest of the time that I'm here. I think at the end of my month, I'm gonna just take my booty back to Arizona, regroup, because they're sending my card there. They can't send my card here. They have to send my credit card to the address on file. So I won't have a card. And the card that I do have, the balance isn't enough to cover all of that. You know what I'm saying? To cover the cost of the expensive ass rental, which is like, you know, like $60 a day or something dumb. And then plus, you know, do that for 2 weeks, and then plus the $500 for the deposit and all. Cause you know, you got the big card and you got the little card. They compromised the big card, and then they had to go ahead and cancel it. They had to cancel it out altogether. So I won't have it for 7 to 14 days, and in 14 days I was supposed to be done here. I mean, my first month here would have been up, and I was gonna re-up, but now I'm not gonna re-up because I need to go home and regroup and figure it out. I'm coming back. The black sit is not over. It's not over, but I need to go ahead and hit the home base, apparently, and regroup this shit. So I just talked to Nick. That calmed me down a little bit. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You know, your girl is not a damsel in distress. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in the mean streets of Baltimore, Maryland. You know, Baltimore, what they used to call it in my day, Bloodymore, Murderland. So I know how to abound and how to abase, right? So it's fine. It's just aggravating and frustrating to have to deal with. But in the big scheme of things, you know what I'm saying, I can catch the 250 cab. It's not convenient, no, but it is what it is. I can have, you know, my main man, Raleigh, our cab guy, a little bit more expensive, of course, but he'll take me up to my land for $10. You know what I'm saying? I can call him up right now. I'm like, Rob, take me up to my land for $10. Like, hang around for a minute. Let me sit on it, whatever. He'll be like, okay, I'll be there 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Good dude. So, in the big scheme of things, it is what it is. I'm just annoyed. I'm gonna sit here outside of the projects and wait for the $2.50 cab to come back. And then ride myself back to Sunny Isles where my Airbnb is, regroup, and go wash my fucking clothes, right? Like, this is where we at with it. Alright, this $2.50 cab is taking for fucking ever, so I'm just gonna start walking. You know how you used to do? We used to be waiting for the bus, but then the bus takes too long, and then you just start walking, and then you find out that you didn't walk your ass all the way to your destination. Something like that. But I don't want to just hang out in one area too long, and I don't know 100% for sure that the place where I got dropped off at is an official bus area, because there wasn't a little bus stop right there, even though I am across on the PJs, and I'm sure they probably be using it, but I don't know it for certain, so I don't want to just sit there and wait and not know for certain that somebody's coming. So it's better to just go ahead and get the walking, get my exercise. I got my walking shoes on. You know what I'm saying? I got on my little spandex shorts. My little workout shorts. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage and just get me a walk-in, family, because I ain't about to be sitting across from the PJs all day while people start to, you know, scope you out and see if maybe they can make a opportunity out of you. Not today. Not me. Not today, honey muffins.